to because that's how family actually gets.
Listen to me. I don't have to. He
Chrissy,
has to. That's your son.
No,
he has to. I don't
you have to remember.
This is a choice.
Once you and him get married, and really, as far as I'm concerned, y'all are married, okay? And if you're part of him, okay, and that means he's definitely me, that means that you're part of me.
Chaos erupts as Jim Jones finds himself in handcuffs after a violent confrontation that no one saw coming. The shocking twist. Chrissy's ex is at the center of it all. What led to this explosive encounter, and how did it escalate to the point of Jim's arrest? Stay tuned as we unravel the drama, betrayal, and unexpected consequences that have fans and insiders buzzing. The incident that shocked everyone started with Jim Jones being involved in a heated altercation with Chrissy Lampkin's ex. It all happened at a private event, a birthday party that was supposed to be a night of celebration, but quickly turned into a battleground. Eyewitnesses recall the tension in the room escalating as Chrissy's ex unexpectedly showed up. Words were exchanged, tempers flared, and before anyone could intervene, the situation spiraled out of control. Leaked footage from a partygoer's phone shows heated arguments, with voices raised and accusations flying. It's clear the confrontation had been building for some time, but no one expected it to reach this level. What led to this confrontation is a story with many layers. Some speculate that Chrissy's ex came to the party with a purpose to confront Jim about unresolved issues. Others believe Jim's reaction was fueled by jealousy or a desire to protect his relationship with Chrissy. The tension between the two men had reportedly been simmering for years, fueled by whispers and rumors that never quite died down. Chrissy, caught in the middle, had tried to keep the peace, but the underlying resentments were too deep. Subtle signs were there, a cryptic comment on social media, a strained look at public events. But few could have predicted it would explode so publicly. When the police arrived, the scene was already chaotic. Witnesses described Jim as visibly agitated, pacing back and forth as officers tried to calm the situation. Charges were filed, reportedly including assault and disturbing the peace. Jim's initial reaction was defiance, claiming he was provoked and merely defending himself. But his tone shifted as the reality of the arrest set in. This isn't Jim's first brush with controversy, and his past actions are now being scrutinized in light of this latest incident. Chrissy Lampkin's reaction has been a mix of shock and heartbreak. Those close to her say she's torn between her loyalty to Jim and the emotional scars from her past with her ex. Friends describe Chrissy as someone who values loyalty above all else, which makes this betrayal and the public spectacle around it even harder for her to process. Her social media has been quiet, but cryptic posts hint at her inner turmoil. Fans are reading between the lines, speculating on whether she'll stand by Jim or see this as a breaking point in their relationship. Chrissy's past with her ex adds another layer of complexity. The two share a history that's far from simple, and unresolved feelings might still linger. Their breakup was messy, with plenty of drama that played out both privately and publicly. For Chrissy, seeing her past and present collide in such a volatile way must be deeply unsettling. Moments from her reality TV journey reveal how she's always been someone who fights for her happiness, but this situation challenges her in ways few could imagine. Jim Jones, once celebrated as a superstar in both music and television, now finds his reputation under intense scrutiny. While controversy is no stranger to him, this latest scandal appears to strike deeper, casting doubt on his character and leaving fans and critics alike questioning their perceptions. For years, Jim was seen as a cultural icon, someone who embodied ambition and resilience. Yet, the cracks in that image are becoming impossible to ignore. Critics are quick to highlight a perceived pattern of behavior, one that paints a troubling picture, while many fans who once idolized him now find themselves reevaluating their support. The reactions online are as divided as they are passionate, fueling an ongoing debate that has taken on a life of its own. Hashtags defending Jim trend alongside those demanding accountability, creating a digital battleground that mirrors the real-world drama. Memes and viral posts analyze every possible angle, from the leaked footage at the heart of the scandal to Chrissy's notable silence. Social media platforms are buzzing as the story grips the internet's attention, leaving no room for neutrality. Fans, of course, have no shortage of theories about what's really happening behind the scenes. Some suggest this is a carefully orchestrated setup, a move designed to dredge up old grievances and bring them into the public eye. Others speculate that it's nothing more than a publicity stunt, a calculated attempt to reignite interest in Jim and Chrissy's reality TV careers. While the truth remains elusive, one thing is certain: the speculation only amplifies the drama, keeping everyone guessing about what might happen next. Amid the chaos, sympathy for Chrissy runs high. Many fans have taken to social media to express their support, urging her to prioritize her well-being and focus on herself. They admire her for the strength she's shown over the years and hope she uses this moment as an opportunity to reassess what she truly wants and deserves. At the same time, there are those who argue that Jim should be given the chance to explain his side of the story. They point out that public opinion can be harsh and unforgiving, sometimes condemning people without all the facts. This debate has only added to the intensity of the situation, demonstrating how invested people are in the couple's journey. The bigger picture raises significant questions about the future for Jim and Chrissy. Their relationship, already under strain, now faces its greatest test yet. For Chrissy, this moment could be a pivotal turning point, a chance to reflect on what she needs from her partner and whether those needs are being met. She has always been seen as a resilient and independent figure, someone who knows her worth and isn't afraid to stand up for herself. This scandal might push her to prioritize her own happiness, even if it means making difficult decisions about her relationship with Jim. On the other hand, Jim faces the daunting task of rebuilding trust, not just with Chrissy, but with his fans and the public as well. Trust, once broken, is incredibly hard to repair, and Jim will need to demonstrate genuine growth and accountability if he hopes to salvage what's left of his reputation. This may require him to confront uncomfortable truths about himself and make meaningful changes in his behavior. Whether he's prepared to take those steps remains to be seen, but the stakes have never been higher for him personally or professionally. The potential for legal battles adds another layer of complexity to the situation. The fallout from the scandal could have far-reaching consequences, affecting not just their personal lives, but also their careers. For Chrissy, this might be an opportunity to redefine herself outside the shadow of her relationship, focusing on her own ambitions and goals. For Jim, the path forward is less clear. He'll need to navigate not only the legal implications, but also the damage to his public image, which has taken a significant hit. The media storm surrounding this incident has only intensified the pressure on both of them. From sensational headlines to in-depth analyses, the coverage is relentless, with every outlet weighing in on the scandal's implications. For Jim and Chrissy, managing this public scrutiny is no small task. Their every move is dissected, their emotions laid bare for the world to see. The question of how much to share and what to keep private looms large, as they try to balance their public personas with their need for personal healing. For Chrissy, this level of exposure is nothing new. Over the years, she has built a reputation for being authentic and unapologetically herself, qualities that have endeared her to fans. This moment, painful as it is, could serve to further cement her status as a strong, independent woman who refuses to accept less than she deserves. By standing her ground, she sends a powerful message to those watching. That respect and self-worth should never be compromised, no matter the circumstances. Jim, however, finds himself in a far more precarious position. His actions, or inactions, are being scrutinized to a degree he's likely never experienced before. Fans who once viewed him as a role model are now questioning his integrity, and the backlash could have lasting repercussions for his career. If he hopes to rebuild his image, he'll need to show not just remorse but a genuine commitment to change. The public's trust is not easily regained, and Jim will need to work hard to prove that he's deserving of it. Despite the challenges, this scandal could also present an opportunity for both Jim and Chrissy to redefine themselves. A tell-all interview or a new season of their reality show could provide a platform for them to share their side of the story and potentially turn the narrative around. Transparency might be their best chance to regain public support and reshape the conversation, but whether they're willing to take that step remains uncertain. At its core, this situation highlights the unique challenges of living a life in the public eye. For Jim and Chrissy, every argument, every mistake, and every vulnerable moment is magnified under the harsh glare of the spotlight. What might have been a private matter for most couples has become a public spectacle, with millions of people weighing in on their lives. It's a stark reminder of how difficult it is to navigate personal struggles when the world is watching, but it's also a testament to the resilience that both of them have shown in the face of adversity. For Chrissy, this resilience is a defining characteristic. By addressing the scandal head-on, she's reclaiming her power and making it clear that she won't be diminished or silenced. It's a bold move that reinforces her image as a force to be reckoned with, someone who isn't afraid to demand the respect she deserves. Fans have rallied around her, seeing her as an inspiring figure who represents strength and self-respect. As the story continues to unfold, one thing is clear: this is more than just another celebrity scandal. It's a deeply personal and emotional journey for both Jim and Chrissy, one that has captured the attention of fans and critics alike. The choices they make in the coming weeks and months will have lasting implications, not just for their relationship, but for their individual paths as well. Whether this marks the end of their story together or the beginning of a new chapter, it's a moment that has left a lasting impression on everyone watching. For now, the future remains uncertain, but one thing is certain: the world will be watching closely to see what happens next. As the dust begins to settle, one thing is clear: this story is far from over. Will Jim Jones be able to prove himself, or is this the breaking point for Chrissy Lampkin? With so many emotions and secrets in play, the road ahead is uncertain, but it's sure to be one that keeps everyone watching. What do you think Chrissy should do next? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you're the first to know when new updates drop.